Kaunas, the second largest city of Lithuania, built at the confluence of the two largest rivers, the Nemunas and Neris, surrounded by hills and situated at the crossroads of the most important roads. Kaunas Castle has stood here since the city's founding in the 14th century. It played a vital role in the defense system of the city, suppressing the attacks of the Crusaders and their further movement into Lithuania. Now it houses a museum with a diverse collection of paintings, ceramics, and sculptures. Nowadays, Kaunas is also home of a variety of festivals and events, from operettas to modern dance, from classical music to jazz. It is also the significant centre of science, culture, and industry. St. George the Martyr Church has remained Gothic despite all reconstructions after the wars. Built in 1500, it belongs now to the national heritage of genuine Lithuanian architecture. The Catholic Priest Seminary was established in the palace of a Bernardine monastery after reconstruction by the Latvian architect Kārlis Reisons, skillfully matching the features of Renaissance style with modernism of the 1930s. The Town Hall Square. Back in time, it served as a marketplace and the location of various festivities. During its long existence, Kaunas Town Hall has functioned as an Orthodox church, a theatre, and even a prison. Nowadays, it's used for marriage ceremonies and official city events. It has a small-town museum in the cellar. The House of Thunder is a spectacular Gothic building, originally built for Hanseatic merchants in the late 15th century. It's said to be the oldest brick house in Kaunas. The house is named after a brass statue of the Lithuanian pagan god of thunder found in one of the many niches in the walls of the building. Today, the house belongs to the Jesuit community. Vytautas the Great Church is the oldest church in Kaunas. Franciscan monks built it in 1400. This impressive landmark has been subjected to various floods in the past and has a scale by its side to commemorate those harsh times. The houses, previously used as storehouses and manufacturing facilities, survived into the present from 16th and 17th centuries. Archcathedral Basilica of St. Peter and Paul is the biggest building of Gothic sacral type in Lithuania. Vilnius Street, the most beautiful and busiest street in the Old Town, intended only for pedestrians once it was a part of the former medieval road to Vilnius. Some buildings here date back as far as the 16th century. Here are some restaurants offering Lithuanian peasant cuisine, which is quite heavy. It offers such treats as fried garlic bread with cheese, cold beetroot soup, and a variety of potato dishes. The Central Post Office is one of the most important representative buildings of the interwar period architecture, a contemporary centre of communication constructed in the 1930s. Freedom Avenue is Kaunas's main boulevard, with a length of 2 kilometers, makes it one of the longest pedestrian streets in Europe. It's full of shops and cafes and has a special charm, which invite you to go for a walk on a sunny day. The monument to Duke Vytautas the Great, creator of the early Lithuanian state, talented commander, and hero of the victory at Grunwald. Kaunas is home to some marvelous examples of interwar architecture, in particular the Art Deco style. These modernist structures were built during a construction boom when Kaunas served as the temporary capital of Lithuania from 1918. Kaunas is the only city in the world where so many of the buildings of this style have survived to the present day. Kaunas is called the City of Young People, with over 35,000 students, the largest number in Lithuania, studying at one of the 7 universities here. Typical heritage from the interwar period is Žaliakalnis funicular, which has been in operation for almost 100 years. The trip takes more than 1 minute up to Žaliakalnis Hill. Here we get a nice panoramic view to the town and to Christ's Resurrection Basilica. There's an austerity, symmetry and simplicity to this whitewashed concrete cathedral, built over a period of 70 years in functionalist style. It once functioned as a Nazi paper warehouse, then a radio factory under the Soviets. It was finally consecrated and given to the Catholic community after Lithuanian independence. Visitors have the possibility to go to the observation deck on the church roof to enjoy the panoramic view of